Here's Linda sharing God's heart.
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me as we continue our journey of looking into Abel bringing his offering to the Lord by faith. We read about it in Hebrews chapter 11 verse 4, the famous faith chapter, and in Genesis chapter 4. God looked with favor on Abel and his offering and had no regard for Cain or his offering. Cain was reactive and withdrew in anger. Because the Lord could see where this was going, he warned Cain that he should take control of his resentment. God even assured Cain that he would be accepted by God if he did the right thing. However, Cain rejected and ignored the Lord's warning and mind-bogglingly convinced himself that by killing his brother he could alleviate the antagonism in his heart because his unbelief became blatantly obvious. When the Lord asked him where his brother was, Cain lied and said that he did not know. Leviticus chapter 17 verse 11 says that,
"For the life of the flesh is in the blood."
Our all-knowing God had already heard the voice of Abel's blood crying to him from the ground that absorbed his blood.
God told Cain that Abel's innocently shed blood had affected the soil so badly that it was no longer able to produce food for him.
The Lord tried to prevent this from happening to Cain, but his decision to deliberately and violently spill his brother's blood in the field had negative effects on the soil agriculturally. What a drastic consequence Cain's actions had.
First and foremost, the Lord took note of the condition of their hearts when the brothers brought their offerings. If their spiritual state was aligned with God's will, they would be able to bring their offering, no matter what it was, by faith, because their focus was on God, and they believed Him and took Him at His word.
The Lord did not pay attention to or show interest in Cain or his offering because his heart was not in agreement with God's heart.
God is not mocked, for whatever a man sows, that he will also reap.
Seeing that it is impossible to please God without faith, there is no way that Cain's fallen countenance, or dare I say sulking, nor his anger could ever persuade the Lord to accept his offering. The Bible talks about Abel offering his sacrifice by faith. Abel believed that the sacrifice God made in the garden to cover his parents' shame was so significant that as an act of faith he brought the best portions of the firstborn of his flock. His choice of offering indicated that he grasped the connection between sacrificial loss and faith because he believed God.
My dearest child, I encourage you to focus on believing me and my word that I have spoken to you. As you believe and act on my promptings, my promise to you is that I will build on that foundation by strengthening your faith muscle so that we can do even greater things together. I love you, my child.